Chicagoland Speedway, race number 17 on the season. We are ready for it. It's going to be a fantastic day. It's hot, but the fans are loving it.
All right, cars are rolling. Let's take a look at today's starting grid, brought to you by KFC. Up front, winning the pole, Austin Dillon. Third pole in 2019, still hasn't been to victory lane, though. Kevin Harvick, same situation. He's on the front row, but has not been to victory lane. Hemrick and Johnson will make up row 2. Daniel Hemrick, best starting position for him.
Yeah, row 3, we see Kurt Busch and Boyer. Back in row 4, how about Michael McDowell? Second best ever career start up there in the 4th row. And Alex Bowman, a lot of talk about that 88 as perhaps a favorite today. Row 5, Denny Hamlin. We talked about Gibbs and how strong they are. He may be the best Gibbs car here this weekend. Row 6, got Brad Keselowski, a guy I think might win this race. Great strength this season at the 1.5 miles. Row 7, Kyle Larson. Can he get on that top side and do it like nobody else today? It amazed me when he told you about that move. So candid. Just shocked me how they talked about it. Look at row 9. These guys here are the hot hands in the series so far this season. Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr. You mentioned hot hands, Joey Logano, with that dominating win from the pole at Michigan just a few weeks ago. It seemed like those Penske cars are better at the bigger tracks. Interesting to see how they run here today. Jones there in row 11. Paul Menard back in row 12. I think Paul just looking for a little bit of a turn this season. Mentioned the Penske cars, that 21 has an affiliation. Just looking for a little more yet to connect the dots. See here, Chris Buescher in row 4, row 15. Corey LaJoie unfortunately has to go to the rear. Matty D, after that great run at Sonoma, can he continue that momentum? I think an emotional weekend for him. You saw the emotion after the race. A fan favorite. Everybody was cheering him on to drive up into the top 5, passing some of the biggest teams and the biggest names. But now we're back to the ovals. Can that continue here at Chicago? We're going to have to see.
Up through the gears they go. The Camping World 400 underway.
Not a great restart by Kevin Harvick. Austin Dillon easily into the lead down into turn 1.
And guys, that aggression we saw in Jimmy Johnson talking to his crew chief, Kevin Meenderen, he said, that's been the biggest adjustment for Jimmy in this package. How aggressive he has to race. They said basically everything about racing etiquette he knew in the old package is gone away. It's all about aggression now, Marty.
Parker, this is fantastic racing just 10 laps into the race at Chicagoland. You can see off turns 3 and 4, right where the drivers are right now, there is rain in the area, so there's a little bit of sense of urgency down here. And Junior, I'm reminded of what Kevin Harvick told us in the pre-race show. Track position is king. You can see these guys fighting for it tooth and nail here early in the race.
Absolutely. All the top 8 cars are winless this year. All these guys are trying to win a race. Caution is out.
I'm sure it's weather.
We heard it from the spotter. I'm sure it's weather. Sure enough, it is.
That was spotter Earl Marvin.
Of this race, it's Jimmy Johnson on the outside. Austin Dillon on the inside. Back to racing at Chicagoland.
Kevin Harvick get into the lead, but he's not driving away from these guys. Got a change for second place there. Blaney getting by Jimmy Johnson. Also on fresh tires or fresher tires, pitted with Kevin Harvick. Behind him, you see that white car. That's Brad Keselowski. The 22, the yellow car behind him is teammate Joey Logano. Joey Logano lost the nose right there underneath the 3 car of Austin Dillon. It's going to cost him a couple positions here. He's trying to protect. William Byron dives below.
Yeah, William Byron dives below the 22. What a move, an aggressive move by William Byron, taking spots away again. Now he's going to try to get by his teammate, the 88 of Alex Bowman.
Watch Joey lose the nose here. Dirty air from the 2 car in front of him. Now from the 3 car, he just can't get to the throttle there. He's waiting on the front end of the car. These guys are just in the gas going by him.
And now you see Ryan Newman there in that 6 Oscar Mayer car also coming, but you say spin in turn 3.
Spin in turn 3.
Right rear tire is blown on the 14 car, Clint Boyer.
Look out, get it going when you can.
Heavy damage.
Boyer around, caution comes out, 2 laps to go before the end of the stage.
We're stuck.
You asked the question, should you be worried about right rear tires? The 4 car caught and saved his teammate Clint Boyer obviously had a right rear tire issue.
Issue again with Clint Boyer.
Like another right rear tire issue. Probably had a tire rub, some sheet metal got into that tire.
Kevin Harvick's doing some serious mirror driving at the moment.
14's on the back straightaway.
Will that bring out a caution?
He's going really slow. He may not make it back.
I think he'll make it back, just whether he'll throw any debris or any kind of tire debris or anything on the racetrack, that's the question. Maybe some contact right there between the 10 and the 19. Big block by Kyle Busch.
Here comes Logano aggressively taking that spot.
That might have cut the left for a try on the 18 of Kyle Busch. He's coming to pit road.
Kyle Busch, after that bump there from the 22.
Side tires. Side, left side.
Left side's going on the 18.
Junior, you saw it as soon as it happened, like that car wiggled. You knew that Kyle caught it, and he also felt the contact, knew that they cut it down. So they'll do left sides, send it back out. Kyle's up and down day continues.
Here comes Bowman. He's going to take second away from Harvick. Now Bowman right behind the 42 of Kyle Larson, trying to take the lead away.
You got to push from that 4 car when he pulled up in front of him. Smart move.
But they're entering the corner. Now Kyle's got to get him a lane getting in the corner and just didn't give it to him. And, you know, got the left side down. It's okay to block, but you got to give him a lane once you get to the corner.
Kevin Harvick
just got into the wall, and now caution comes out.
There's a lot going on here.
Kevin Harvick just got into the wall with the right sides.
Let's take a look here at the replay, see what happened to Kevin. He's pretty close behind that 42, but not too close. Just got in the corner and got a little loose. See him chasing the back of the car, correcting it.
There are times, Junior, when you get right behind a guy and then you get clean air very suddenly, that change of air pressure on your car completely changes the way it drives off the back of the car.
Hold it up there. Inside here. Keep digging in. One more inside here.
See that thing wiggle.
Marty.
And he said exactly what you guys said. Just got loose there on me. He said I tried to change direction behind those cars. That didn't work out for me. So Kevin Harvick and Rodney Childers going to come down pit road as soon as pit road does open for the 4 team.
One of the dominant cars of the year has had a little bit of a rough go with the 18 of Kyle Busch. And we took a peek at his onboard camera, and I'm shocked. You look in the back window. I mean, the smoke is pouring out of the inside of that car. I'm not sure. I mean, look what he's trying to deal with right there. That is amazing.
Hey, Steve.
Yes.
They believe they've got rubber buildup inside that race car. At first, Kyle came on the radio and he said, I smell something, but I can't tell what it is. And he said, it's definitely tire. And there have been so many marbles that have been collected under there. They believe that that's what he's dealing with. Now, when he comes down pit road, there will be a fire back there. And really, the only way to put it out is to go back out and run. I mean, it's burning now, but it'll burn worse when he stops on pit road in about 2 laps.
Well, let's listen to what the 18 has to say.
I think we're going to have one hell of a fire when I stop on pit road here, boys. I think it's in the right rear crush panel, like right atop of the exhaust. You guys see this? Yeah, we can see it on the in-car.
Wow. That's pretty scary because he's right. When he comes to a stop, that fire is going to ignite. The movement of the car and the air and the wind is keeping that fire somewhat at bay. It's a big fire. There's something seriously on fire right there.
Come on down this time. You'll know you're coming out back.
I don't even know if you can see.
Yeah.
When we get the right rear off, reach up in there and see if you can pull the rubber out. It's really bad. He can't even see.
What he's talking about is the rubber is like on top of the exhaust pipes or something like that, and it's actually sitting there burning.
What about breathing right now? How difficult is that for Kyle Busch?
Not good.
Well, Jeff, you did that piece, the Ever Wonder piece, about the AC and the filter and the carbon monoxide filter. Let's keep an eye on it.
All red right
Let's keep an eye on it. See what happens when he comes to a stop.
Gonna have to be coming around the 95 again.
Dave.
Around the 95.
Here he is. The thing is, Matt DiBenedetto was on the same plan in the 95. They're taking a little long time to get the 4 tires on. They're going to let Kyle come by, and then they will leave in the 95 car. Matt DiBenedetto. Now, for Kyle's team, reaching in there is a hot prospect. Doesn't look like it's too bad, so they're going to go around to the left side, and it's not as bad as it could have been.
Not the day Kyle Busch was looking for. One of the dominant of the season. He and Mark Truex Jr.
Don't push it here. Carry. All right.
Yeah, I guess the only concern now is if it doesn't go out, just him breathing those fumes. You know, what is that going to do to him physically? Larson's got the draft and the momentum.
8 laps to go. Here comes Larson.
He's on his bumper now. He's going to the inside, side by side in 1 and 2.
Larson all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. Bowman up on the high side by side for the lead.
Side draft. He's got a quarter pedal there. He's on him.
Larson takes the lead away from Bowman. Can it be redemption for a year ago?
Larson's car has just been better on these long runs. That trouble earlier that the 88 had getting by lap traffic just allowed Larson to run him down, and now he's got a faster car.
Under 6 laps to go, but Bowman putting pressure back on the 42 as he looks low.
He's there. Can he stay on that quarter panel off the corner? He's got it. He's got it. He's going to be able to side draft.
Going down the backstretch, contact made. Bowman trying to side draft. He takes the lead away as he goes to the bottom of the racetrack.
Bowman's car is better on the bottom.
You're clear. You're clear.
Oh, man, they're both chasing the back of that car. These two guys are both really, really loose right here, driving with everything they've got.
I'm so impressed with Alex Bowman. I thought it was over. I didn't think he had enough to come back at Kyle Larson. Now wisely taking the line away that he knows Larson wants.
And now he comes up on 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Alex Bowman looking for his first win in the Monster Energy Cup Series. Alex Bowman has finished in every position in a Cup Series race, 2nd through 43rd, but he's never finished first. Working his way through the final turn, Alex Bowman will win at Chicago.
Thank you guys so much. Damn, Greg Ives, you are the man. Nice job, buddy. Heck of a job. Team, proud of you. Awesome, heck of a day execute. Proud of you fighting back on the last few laps there. Very proud.
That was a great job by Alex Bowman. I'm so impressed. It's Chicagoland's first time we've had a first-time winner.
Alex Bowman wins in the Monster Energy Cup Series, getting his first career win.
Big day for Alex, big day for Hendrick Motorsports. Maybe even a bigger day for Chevrolet in this Camaro. They've come a long way with this race car.
This victory is fueled by Sunoco. Fuel your best. That's what Alex Bowman was able to show us today. His best. I got it stuck. Yep, it rained a lot, Alex.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.